Alright guys, so took a long time and sorry for being offline. We are outside now and this is a giant building. So I hope you guys are ready. So I have some light bulbs with me. They are I took that actually out the car so you could see, but 3, 2, 1, there we go. Now we got ourselves an Audi A6 C6 Avant from 2005 with 180 horsepower, 380 Newton meters of torque with 160 kilowatts, I believe. Yes, it has some dents and scratches, but V6 TDI. So indeed, it does have a turbo. The backside is actually most worse. Now, I mean, we have to replace the units. There's that one. Now, I mean, the bumper isn't really nice as well. The car has an S-line, as you guys can see. The taillights also doesn't work, and I have lights, some LED lights over here. Now that one, I mean this one here, this one should actually fit inside here. I'm not quite sure, which we will do later in the future. Now let's open up the car and show you guys inside. Alright, so it's a 5-seater with tinted windows, which is nice as well. There you go. Now, I changed the stuff, so now there you guys can see it. I just, I've driven actually with someone else, just a very short thing. Now, there are LEDs in here. Now, it's gonna be bright, take care. So that are very beautiful lights, but anyways, it's not going about that. So I have to cover in there to replace some light bulbs, which is those ones. It's a 6-speed manual. Normally, as far as well, peeping doors, so we need to use WD-40. We've got a 6-speed manual cigarette lighter in here, which is good for FM because this one has not basically a Bluetooth connection. So we need that actually to do that. It has 4.5 tons on it. This is so it's really a lot. So you guys can see it. Okay, that are the beepings. Well, there are some errors on the screen, as you guys can see. Well, now. So there are lots of errors. Now you can see the right, some stripes on the right, actually down there. Will come soon. Now, come on, show me the stripes. So we'll go through all the fault codes, and then they will show it. Now, let's do it quicker. 14 at 1 liters. Now the engine is still 0. So what? Well. Anyways, doesn't matter. The car has cruise control, it has heated seats, as you guys can see maybe here. So I will turn on the light, that's better. So it has heated seats, as you see here. This is really a freaky thing. Now, you really have to get used to it. But, well, it's normally crazy. Now, 6-speed, as you guys can see. Now the reverse actually pushing down, go right left into in a reverse. We got the old school, like the Mercedes also has. They're actually fancy 1970 mobile shit. Sorry. Tinted windows, as you guys can see, it's completely dark. So with a girlfriend back then there, it's gonna be very enjoying. Now you can't open this up because there's nothing. But hey, guess what? There we go. There's a CD player in there, some aux things, so you can actually put in your some sort of adapter to put the Bluetooth on it. So I'm not taking that risk. I don't know if it's connected, and the reason for that is just this cable. This is a sort of mini COM cable or some. I'm not sure, but I'm just not taking the risk. It has a good sound system, so I'm just going to do it carefully because of monitorization problems. So there we go. Now the speakers do not actually even crack this time. Normally they really crack. And well, I'm just starting up the car for you guys just to listen for the interior sound. And I'm not going to talk, so you guys can hear the engine for yourself. Then I turn it off so you guys can see soon the engine bay. Remember, there's no valve cover. If I had no valve cover, there's no cover for well, decoration, you know, guy, you know what I mean, I think. So let's put this in automatic. There we go. And only one-time clutch, the brake pedal, and I only have to do this. like so. The car really runs. Oh, what's going on here? Huh? Hello? Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, that's how it works now. That's crazy. I mean, normally it just stays on, but I don't know. The interior light is really doing freaky. Now it goes like this again. I don't know what's going on there, but I think there are electrical issues, and I will show you guys that once I turn this on the back. Now, crazy enough, this one does not work now, so that's good, because normally that's on that reverse light is on by default, and I fixed this one because that one didn't work as well. The other side just does not. Now, by replacing the whole unit, it will cost you like, what is it, 107 euros on the cheapest, which is approximately like, let's say, 220 bucks per piece. So that's quite expensive. Now, I mean, now let's show you guys the engine bay, shall we? The latch is here, and just like the BMW, the OBD scanner I'm showing you is over there. So it's very unique and very easy to find. So I'm putting this in the key. There we go. A contact. So the engine is fully built with everything. Now we got a turbo, as you guys can see here, with TDI. Now this is the intake, runners. So by putting a sports air filter on, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. It's going to be fun. So, well, this is my very first diesel. So this is going to take a while before I get used to it, or better said, in tuning related. Now, of course, I will chip tune this car and everything that comes with it. I mean, just the basic tunes. I mean, I'm closing the door so I can speak fully. I mean, I don't want that everything hears for me, as you guys are getting used to for me. The thing is, there are lots of tuning things possible. The car is expensive in maintenance, as I have seen on some parts. As you guys know, this button over here, this one over here, that's the park button. And now that's only for the rear brakes. Now rear brakes, that's a park button. You don't have a handle. But if you want to replace the brake pads, which is needed at this car, because it's showing me, you just cannot simply replace the rear of the rear brake pads, because one, you have to put 12 volts on the parking brake motor itself, so it will retract. Or you can actually manually take a Torx 35 or 40 to manually retract the electrical motor of the parking brake. So that can be a little thing. And not to forget, those parking brakes cost 350 euros per piece on cheapest, which means like let's say $780 per parking brake electronic. So there are two of them. Now, if you do it in the front and they give you already a warning light, which I have, there you go. Now let's wait another time so you guys can see. There you go. Check. Now, here is a check light on the dashboard, so I can manually push on it when the light's coming on, and there you guys can see brake pads. So that means we have to replace them. Now, in the front as well as at the back, when the electrical motor of the parking brake is extracting too much, it goes it gives this warning light. And on the front, there's a cable driven. There's a kind of contact when the distance is getting too big, actually sends out no signal, and that means the signal is broken, which means it's cutting off, a sort of thing. So you have to replace the wire itself, and that simple shitty wire is also like 70 bucks per piece, and that means 140 bucks per side. That's not nice, because that's quite expensive. Of course, we have still a marsh. There is still braking pad to the left. I have seen that. So the arrow light is actually pretty recent. I have seen that. So we can still do things, but you should not wait too long. So I know once everything is going good again, I will of course drive, but I have to keep in mind not to brake too much. The brake pads are pretty worn out. So, well, that being said, let's start up the car and, well, let's give you guys a listen in the engine bay, shall we? There we go. There comes that noise. That's from the power steering pump. Somewhere here. The power steering pump is very noisy though. They already told that. Now the power steering is, if you ask me, pretty good. But it is noisy, so let's get a listen. So let's turn off the engine. Now the thing is, the reason why I'm turning it off is quite simple. The thing is, the engine, the previous owner refilled the engine. I think he was thinking like, okay, the turbo needs also oil, so he filled up above maximum. Guys, I mean, why do you fill up your engine oil above maximum? Why? I mean, it will destroy it. So the engine oil is pretty old, it's pretty thick, and as far as I have seen the service records on this car, it already has, the last service was 2018, so that's quite a long time. So as soon as we actually are back on the road, the first thing we definitely are going to do is, well, at least getting rid of the oil that's too much, which is quite obvious before the engine is going to blow. Too much pressure and the block will put itself to destruction. So let's not do that. We need, of course, some regulation tests. That one is not yet approved, so it has it needs a new one. The previous owner has said from, okay, you know what, I just leave it like it is. I'm just driving it until its last day from the regulation tests. Well, and a special shout out to the car company in Tilburg. This guy actually was very good, very professional. Yeah, also where the cars are stored, guys. I mean, I told him also to look there. If you need a good car, a used car, but it's in very good condition, guys, go over, look over there. This guy is the owner of the company is Camille. He's a good guy, really very professional. So if he hears this one, very thank you. The car is definitely going to show much more often here on the channel. I like it. I have driven it myself a little bit, so this is very good. We have driven 93.8 kilometers from Tilburg to here. A little bit of the distance I have driven myself. So let's say that's a few kilometers just moving forward and back. So the car keeps still moving and everything is getting oiled. And you know, if it stands too long. So I am very happy with the car. I can't say anything negative about it. It runs good, even if there are errors. But that's why we are here. We are working on it, and I'm very happy that this guy actually also made an exception. Actually, I couldn't get it, but as you guys know, I'm influencer YouTuber, which is quite obvious. This is the video. So he said, you know what, it's all right. Just take it. Thank you with a golden heart from me to you. Anyways, special shout out to this car company, Camille owner. Yes, so yeah, that's that. I will open up the windows, well, all windows at least, and I will be silent, and let's just move a little bit forward and back, going on the road, so you guys can hear the engine and also the driving. I mean, it's very good. So I will still wait for my dad to bring my tools. And yeah, I mean, then we actually can work on the car, like getting rid of the of the excessive oil that's in the engine, as well as, well, I have to look to if I have the possibility to put a sports air filter on it. I'm not really sure if the turbo is the inlet side, if that's intercooled, yes or no. I expect yes, but I'm not sure. If not, then we can simply put a sports air filter on it and doing it that way, so we get a little sportier sound. It still has a muffler inside there, so it will definitely decrease horsepower, and if we get the filter out of it, then we will increase it by a few horsepower. I estimate like 5 or 10 horsepower. Like I said, the TDI 2.7 liters V6, so with a turbo built to 2005, and with no further ado, I will put on the headlights soon, so we will not get any ding-a-ling-ding going on here, which is happening quite often. So let's put the hood down and get the windows down as well. I already reprogrammed them. So one piece on the button and it's good. No, that's not closed. Now it is. the thing is, this car has all kind of features. Now the thing is, my wiper fluid doesn't work. Let's see. Doesn't do anything. But if I do it longer, look what's happening in front. Well, normally it should do actually something, because I don't know why it's not working now, but there is a sort of bumper washer, or at least for the headlights, and it jumps out once actually the fluid is pressurized. So that's quite funny. I don't know why it's not doing anything now. So, well, we'll see. So I know 1 or 2 pumps are getting very bad, and the pump for the windshield wiper, well, after that, I used the Google AI modus, and it's already for 90% confirmed, 95% confirmed actually, that the pump is bad. So that's a dual pump, which is for the windshield wipers and for the back shield wipers, because both is not spraying fluid. All right, so let's start up the engine, and hopefully you guys enjoy this very, very short trip. It's not going to be quick. So I have to drive slow, and I hope you guys enjoy this few hundred meters, because I still have to work on some stuff, and also, well, I have to take care of things. So let's go do it. Let's do this and enjoy, guys. Let's put our seatbelt on for the beeping. Now, if you have the foot off the brake, it doesn't do anything. You can shake that. You have to put the foot on the brake and push it in. Same for up. So you want to do it now. It doesn't do it because your brake isn't. Oh, it's already going. So by releasing it, you have to push the brake. First gear. The car drives great, really. And here I'm throttling. Whoa, that's power. So I'm here turning. Now we have to wait. And we're good to go. This wheelbase of the car is giant. Alright, so and there's my spot again, my basic spot for putting the car. Well, now, as said, guys, the wheelbase is giant, so it's taking a little bit longer than the BMW for the car to be turned, because this car is a lot longer. It's more than a half meter longer than the BMW is, so it's almost 5 meters long. Now you can't see anything in the back because it's tinted, so you have to do some feeling, and I'm not taking risks, of course. Now I have a clear vision, as you guys can see, so there we go. And the rear, and there we go. Straightening it. I'm always, and that's that. Okay, now when the car is really It smells like diesel, really. It's really extreme. So yeah. So we need a few things to do. We need the regulation test. We need the dual pump actually to replace. I think we need the mono pump, which is the one that I was trying to show you guys. We need to replace that one because I think it's bad. We need some brake pads to do, which is going to be a challenge, and I think some well, yeah, well, it's going to be fun. Yeah. And we need to actually replace the oil with the oil filter. We have to do some engine shampoo, I think, to clean the engine out because the oil is thick and not healthy. Well, and for that being said, we need to do some light work. We need to do some units. Overall, the car is very big, very huge, expensive as well. It's not very well, very cheap. It's very expensive. It's well, I think we don't have to talk about in BMW. The BMW is of course much cheaper than this car is, because this car has all luxury it is. And if you guys didn't know, it has entry lights. Now, show you guys quick. Normally there should be Audi lights inside the doors. Now the right passenger side is it, but it's still too light outside, so you guys can't see the Audi logo. It's actually reflecting from the doors on the trottoir, at least on the tiles. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video since a long time. And still, guys, I really apologize. It could have been better. I'm still actually I was thinking, you know, it's a good idea to get a good car and well, to move forward instead from backwards. So for that being said, I hope you guys are doing great. And well, just a little bit in between. Now, I've checked also a chip tuning possibility, if this is possible, and yes, it is. Well, don't get mad. The chip tuning possibility is this one has 180 horsepower turbo. Chip tuning stage 1 will give me 40 horsepower and 80 newton meters of torque. That's almost only for the chip tuning. That's almost that much horsepower like my first car from 52 horsepower was. So that's extreme. So that's definitely what we are going to do in the near future, because I mean, whoa, that's a lot. So that's more than 25% of its original horsepower. So that's extreme. So I'm happy with that result if we're going to achieve it. But first thing first, also later, when we got the car at a later moment, I'm still also thinking to do something about the engine. So we will do an engine rebuild, because the car has already 4.5 tons on it. It's really a lot. I know I'm not going to drive easy. I know I will push the car. I mean, the car was not really pushing forward, but I can't expect that this will actually do all the time. If I'm doing this all the time and I don't rebuild the engine, I know we will go somewhere actually and it's falling silent, especially with high pressure oil in this case, because it's overfilled. So we need to drain that as quick as possible. So that being said, I hope you guys are doing fine. I hope you guys are going also to enjoy the next video, because that's also going to be some repairs like the light bulbs from the license plates, from the backlights. Front right fog light is not broken, but it's a little bit wiggly. Then it does work, then it's not. So it's really lazy, and we will see how far we can go. So there are a lot of things that happen. Also the wiper pump, the wiper washer pump actually, the mono pump and the dual pump. There are 2 pumps in one reservoir, so both of them have to be replaced, because that's better. I mean, the mono pump does work, then it does work, and the dual pump it's not working at all, because the mud is higher than the pump itself. So it's probably like shorted out. And also, oh yeah, by the way, the sunroof does work as well. I don't think I have to show you guys. I think you know, guys, how it works. Putting this actually all the way over there, so that this one is over here, and then the roof is going to be up. Yeah, well, we need to, of course, to do a lot of stuff, but without tools, I'm not able to work on a car properly, and I want to do it properly. So the first thing we are going to do is definitely going to be doing the wiper fluid, because that's disturbing and that's a huge regulation problem, as well as the brake pads and all the other stuff I already mentioned. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys like this. Subscribe to the channel, and yeah, well, I would say race hard and tune well. Catch up with you guys next time. And Tuning Dutchy is out now. See you guys very soon again.